Happening today, a program to honor more than 40 fallen law enforcement officers in southeast Minnesota.
The Law Enforcement Memorial Foundation of Southeast Minnesota is putting it on. It'll take place tonight at 6:30 at Soldiers Field Veterans Memorial. The public is welcome to attend. During the program, the names of all of the fallen officers in southeastern Minnesota will be read out loud. The program will be moved to Christ United Methodist Church if there is inclement weather.
New here on Daybreak, while that ceremony will focus on honoring our local law enforcement officers, some members of the Rochester Police Department paid their respects to fallen officers on the national scale. I spoke with Lieutenant Ryan Mangeson, Sergeant John Swenson, and Officer Craig Jacobson. They and other law enforcement officers recently biked 250 miles from Chesapeake, Virginia to Washington, D.C. as part of what is known as the Road to Hope. It raised money for the organization COPS, which stands for Concerns of Police Survivors. Along the way, they made dozens of stops at memorial sites of fallen officers where they spent time with the families and laid a wreath to honor them. In Washington, D.C., the officers took part in a candlelight vigil. The officers say it was a moving experience, and they felt it was important for them to take part in the ride and pay their respects as they all share a common bond.
It really shows you the honor and remembrance that is paid to the police officers in our country and around the world, actually.
It was a powerful, emotional experience, and I think what's important is that we remember the officers that die in the line of duty. It's not a planned thing.
It just lets you know that we're all one big team. It doesn't matter where we're from, if it's from one of the states or even around the world. Police officers are kind of like the military. We're all one big team trying to help each other out.
The officers are part of what's known as Law Enforcement United. It's a group made up of current and former officers all around the country. They're always looking for riders. To qualify, you do have to be either an active or retired law enforcement officer. Family members of fallen officers are also able to ride.